Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Wood Elf Edition. Oh yes, now we are back with Lelitha or whoever it may be, but we are ready to take on Grey Seer Thankol, because he is, well, he's bearing down upon us right now, as you can see. He has 277 units, and I'm very, very hopeful that, well, 87 of our Shadow Lords will be able to deal enough damage. Now, of course, we do have a companion that has leveled up. What is he going to be speccing into? Well, he already has a huge amount of power draw. I actually don't need to level that up any further, so I suppose just a little bit intelligence would actually make a difference, maybe. Because then we are going to be getting, more power strike, more iron flesh, I suppose, make him a little bit better in melee combat. I'm actually unsure what kind of weapon he's using, but doesn't particularly matter to me right now, as we are going to head in versus Grey Seer Thankol. He's a white rat, in actual fact, apparently. So, yes, let's do this. Yeah, now this is one of those times when I'm like, yes, okay, we definitely need to use some form of tactics here, because otherwise, well, we have a -4 battle advantage. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah, that is pretty bad. So, let's get some formations going on, shall we? Let us get ranks. Oh, yes, ranks. That sounds pretty good to me, and then we're going to be telling them to, well, technically stand closer a little bit, and I do want to tell my units to hold their fire until the enemy gets a little bit closer, because without that, we are just going to be wasting ammunition. It's going to be, just awful. Absolutely awful. So let us get ready, shall we? Where are my, oh, yes. Do need to actually tell them to come over here. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So, let's see. Where is a good place? I think here is a good place, because it seems as though the Skaven are moving into a pretty questionable area. Even though they are starting to shoot us, I would say that this is probably a good area as any to begin firing. Are we going to begin firing? I think we probably will. Yeah, we're going to begin firing right here. Let's do this. Fire at will. Oh yes, now look at those. It is amazing. Yes. Now, unfortunately, we are not killing anyone right now, which is kind of disappointing, but let's just move them up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're starting to remove their shields, I suppose, and things like that. Yes, I think this is a better place, actually. So, let us start firing ourselves. See if we can do something here. I'm a little bit worried about... Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I think I found the angle, and maybe this is going to help us out. Let's just see. Yeah, I am seeming to hit their shields. There are a lot of units that are using their shields right now, of course. But at least we have the height advantage. We definitely have the height advantage, so it is just a matter of time before our Shadow Lords start killing en masse. Oh, yes. I'm actually kind of surprised that the Skaven are not charging in head first right here. Ooh, look at that. A shot difficulty of 10.5. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I was hoping for maybe getting about a 12, maybe even a 14. If we could do that, that would be pretty nice. Nah, they're a little bit too close now, but yeah, that's just how it is. I remember back in the day when I got a headshot with a throwing weapon, and it was very, very far away, and I think it was a 14.4 or something along those lines. Yeah, that was insane, but yeah, unlikely that I'm going to be doing anything like that right here, but I'm going to try and kill this assassin, because this assassin right here is definitely going to deal a lot of damage, as he is dodging basically everything that I throw at him, including headshots in actual fact. So, yes, just going to try and take out some of the Molder Packmasters as well then, maybe. There we are. Oh, well, we actually did some damage to him, but not actually that much anyway. Oh, yep. But do you see this? It is absolutely insane, the amount of damage that we're able to do. They do have shields, of course, but that's not too bad. Yes, take that. Okay, so this assassin is going to go down. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Straight to the chest. And I am going to be... Ow. Oh, come on now. Yes, okay, so unfortunately, we do have Skirmishing enabled, which is kind of bad for me right now, because these guys are now thinking to themselves, oh yes, I'm going... Oh, that's bad. That is actually pretty bad right now. Yes, we are... Well, we are very, very close to their reinforcements. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing whatsoever. But at least we are able to eliminate all of these Skaven, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be in luck. Okay, now this Ratogre has to die. Oh no. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Okay, now these assassins are also going to pose quite a difficult threat to deal with. But we're just going to have to try our best, aren't we? Yes. Come on now. No, no, you can't dodge this. I will dodge everything that you throw at me, but I will just survive for the entirety of the... Oh, yes. The entirety of the battle. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, so I think we are actually going to survive this. We have lost 11 of our Shadow Lords, which I have to say is very disappointing. But again, I did not realize that we were being, well, flanked. They definitely flanked us very, very well with their respawned units. Maybe should not have moved as close as I did. Maybe the charge order was a little bit of a mistake. But that's the thing. I did not want to be left out there by myself. I wanted to actually get them in to try and assist me with the varying amounts of units that we had there. But yes, hopefully some of our units actually have arrows left. Yeah, they do. They do. Hopefully they'll be able to kill that guy over there who is running for his life. Yes, there we go. And it was actually one of those Jezzails, so that's good to take that out at least. So, there we go. Yes, we did actually lose 11, but that's just how it is. But we killed 212 enemies. So we have 52 against 56 of them now, which is actually a very, very good ratio in actual fact. So I am pretty happy about that. Now let's see whether we'll be able to deal with the last remaining units. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything of note, but you never know. They could actually have something that could drill into our wood pretty hard. So hopefully it's not going to be the case, but you never know. Okay, so let's see. Ah, they're just over there. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad, is it? Okay, so I guess we're just going to go into some ranks right now, and then we'll stand closer at least once. As I don't think that's too bad. Oh my, they have Ratogres. Wow, did they just go to the Ratogre store or something? They literally went to the Ratogre store, and it was a dime a dozen or something along those lines. That would be insane. I mean, literally, look at how many arrows this guy is taking. I mean, the Ignore Pain is dealing so much, well, so much absorb damage, basically, to us, which is really not good, but... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we are very, very close to them, and they are just standing there like, no, no, it's not a problem. Not a problem. No. We are absolutely fine in taking that damage. I'm actually unsure why I'm running in here with my two-handed sword, but I really do like the two-handed sword. But as you can see, they're just getting peppered with arrows. Oh my. Look at this. He is just... Oh, wow. That is insane. Okay, where is the head? Have they changed the mechanics of the head now? Because I remember back in the old version of Warsword Conquest, when you shot a troll in the sort of chest, sort of neck area, that's where the head would be. So I'm unsure whether that's actually the same thing, but nevertheless, he did actually escape, which is really very disappointing, but what can you do, isn't it? I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. Okay, so yes, no one's leveled up, of course, and I do need to restore myself. Alright, so after relaxing a little bit, well, not technically relaxing, but, well, we actually did recruit a couple more volunteers, some Shadow Sentinels. They are not quite Shadow Lords yet, but they will be soon, hopefully. But after relaxing a little bit, I think it is about time that we actually took a look at Skaven Blight and the resulting siege. I did fail to report to the Marshal, but I do not care. I am doing my own thing right now because we are an elite tactical unit of the Wood Elves. So, let's do this. It's going to take 2 hours to build, and now let us head on in. Let's see what kind of siege this is actually going to be. It's probably going to be a very, very unique one, considering this is the capital. Oh my! This is the capital, yes. This is indeed the capital of the Skaven, as far as I'm aware, and wow. They have done an amazing job on this. Such an amazing job, in fact, that my frame rate has just plummeted to nothing. Oh yes, it has gone very, very far down. Funny thing is, though, if I turn this way, it's absolutely fine, and it's back up to its original standing, but if I turn this way, it goes way down. So yes, it's one of those things, isn't it? Yes, it's one of those things. So we do have to actually hit this door, which is a very nice mechanic. I really do love hitting the doors. Hitting the proverbial wood, shall we say. Yes, we're smacking that wood really hard right now. Ah, yes, I could just come up with every kind of joke right now. Wood is hitting wood right now. So, otherwise, I think we're actually, I think we're in a pretty bad spot, to be honest, because I only have archers. So I think what I'm going to do is actually tell my guys to stand back a little bit. and just let the Skaven pour out and try and deal as much damage as possible to them like that, because I feel like doing it any other way is probably going to result in way too many deaths on our side, and that would be a very bad thing indeed. So yeah, as you can see, look at that. I think this is actually a much better strategy. There you go. Okay, come on. No, no. Ah, yes, they of course are running into me. This is very weird. I mean, yes, this is very weird. These guys are literally just walking into the side here, and these Skaven are just running outside and thinking to themselves, oh yes, I think what I have to do is attack that one fellow over there, and I have to pathfind myself all the way around. Yeah, that's not what they have to do, but anyway, I'm perfectly happy with doing that because, well, I need to see what's going on inside, and I would love to be able to, so let's just see if I can just, oh no, if I can actually survive this actual fight. It would be amazing. They are actually getting their bows out now, which is very, very nice to see, because I was a bit worried that they wouldn't. I'm kind of a bit worried about the gunners in there, though. Very, very worried about the gunners, so I guess I'm just going to try and deal as much damage as I can. Oh, yes, there's the gunners. Okay, so now they are doing a lot of damage, or at least attempting to do so. Even their skirmishers actually have very good weapons. I think they have, like, warp-lock pistols or something along those lines. Probably just flintlock, but still. That is pretty menacing, I have to say. So let's just try and deal some damage, as much as we can anyway. I am actually firing, but I don't seem to be dealing any damage to those guys over there. So it appears that there are some invisible walls around here, and maybe they are blocking the arrows, but that's not such a big deal, is it? No, not such a big deal at all. We are having basically every clan rat to come out of here being killed instantly by our archers, which is exactly what I envisaged for our tactic here of just getting back, because literally, if we were in melee with them still, we would have such a hard time of things. Literally. Almost as hard as wood. Yeah, all the wood jokes, of course. So, otherwise, we are just fine, I think. I think so, anyway. Can I actually deal some damage to those guys over there? Yes, I can. Ooh, very nice. We actually took out a master gunner. Okay, so there's only 8 arrows left, but I can't die, apparently. Ouch. That hurt. But I was about to say, but I can pick up the arrows from this wood and then continue pelting our enemies. But of course, that was not to be. So now we are going to have a very amusing thing happen, and that is this rat ogre is so incredibly good at knowing where to run to that he is just going to stand there. Yes. He is literally just going to stand there. But this does give us an opportunity to venture forth into the depths of Skaven Blight itself. So as you can see, oh my, that would actually be pretty harsh. That would be very, very harsh. Okay, so yes, that's exactly where they're spawning from, and unfortunately some of them do appear to be a little bit stuck, but that's not too bad either. I mean, I personally feel like the entirety of the environment is just so incredibly impressive, and very, very much Skaven. I mean, you just look at it and you think, oh, yep, that's a Skaven place, exactly. That is definitely where they live, because, I mean, just look at it. What is that up there, though? What is that up there? Let's go up here. Wow. That is a very big cannon. But it also, it's pretty hard, isn't it? I mean, seriously. But anyway, that seems to be a very big cannon of sorts. And yes, there you go. That's actually pretty nice. I mean, look at the view. The view is nice as well. But yes, there it is. That is a little bit of a look at a siege with the Wood Elves. Unfortunately, not working out too well. I was envisaging maybe a standard style of siege, but it's actually really cool how they've done this, because I absolutely, hand to heart, hate the siege mechanics in standard Warband. Initially, yes, they're fine. And you can put up with them. But, I mean, I really love siege mechanics like, for example, in Gekkokujo and things like that. This also would be absolutely fine if there weren't so many pathfinding issues. I mean, yes, okay, if I was still alive, I would be able to get rid of this rat ogre reasonably easily, but as it is, of course, because I'm dead, I got headshot very, very harshly, then, of course, I would be able to do something, but yes, the point is, anyway, I love these style of sieges where you're able to just run through the town and see absolutely every corner of it, and that's exactly why I really like the Skaven cities. But of course there are standard cities, and I think we'll take a look at some others in the future as well. So I think it is about time that we retreated here. We lost 8 of our Shadow Lords, which is not too bad, and we killed 184 of the enemy units. So as you can see, there's only 174 remaining. I think we'll actually be able to take it if we just go in one more time. But for now, I will be ending this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.